Hello friends. Welcome to Homeopathy Medicines. Today in this homeopathic Materia Medica, I will discuss about homeopathic medicine Senecio aureus. Before starting this video, please subscribe to this channel. We need support from you to make this channel more beautiful and more informative. Now going to discuss about Senecio aureus, its uses and symptoms. Its action on the female organism has been clinically verified. Urinary organs also affected in a marked degree. Backaches of congested kidneys. Early cirrhosis of liver. Mind, inability to fix mind upon any one subject. Despondent. Nervous and irritable. Head, dull, stupefying headache. Wave-like dizziness from occiput to sinciput. Sharp pains over left eye, and through left temple. Fullness of nasal passages, burning, sneezing, profuse flow. Face, teeth very sensitive. Sharp, cutting pain left side. Dryness of fauces, throat, and mouth. Stomach, sour eructations, nausea. Throat, dry mouth, throat, and fauces. Burning in pharynx, raw feeling in nasopharynx, must swallow, though painful. Abdomen, pain around umbilicus, spreads all over abdomen, better, stool. Thin, watery stool, intermingled with hard lumps of feces, and crud. Straining at stool, thin, dark, bloody, with tenesmus. Urinary, scanty, high-colored, bloody, with much mucus and tenesmus. Great heat and constant urging. Nephritis. Irritable bladder of children, with headache. Renal colic, Boericke, osum, burb. Male, lascivious dreams, with involuntary emissions. Prostate enlarged. Dull, heavy pain in spermatic cord, extending to testicles. Female, menses retarded, suppressed. Functional amenorrhea of young girls with backache. Before menses, inflammatory conditions of throat, chest, and bladder. After menstruation commences, these improve. Anemic dysmenorrhea with urinary disturbances. Premature and too profuse menses, calc, erg. Respiratory, acute inflammatory conditions of upper respiratory tract. Hoarseness. Cough loose, with labored inspiration. Chest sore and raw. Dyspnea on ascending, calc. Dry teasing cough, stitching chest pains. Sleep, great drowsiness, with unpleasant dreams. Nervousness and sleeplessness. In some parts of the country where it grows it is called golden ragwort, in others huckleroot. It is an old domestic remedy and one only proved in a fragmentary way. Many of these medicines that have become household remedies should be properly proved. Only in this way can their power and influence be known, that is, they can be used properly only when indicated by the symptoms they can produce. Senecio is to be studied in relation to young girls with menstrual irregularities. Those who have suppression of the menstrual flow from getting wet, from getting the feet wet, those who have menorrhagia, a copious menstrual flow which continues until they are anemic, and those also who suffer from dysmenorrhea, the pains being most violent. In this remedy, with these general features, the young girl gradually tends toward catarrhalthiasis. The menstrual flow is suppressed sometimes many months, she begins to look pale, has a dry, hacking cough, with bleeding from the lungs instead of the menstrual flow, a vicarious spitting of blood. There is a catarrhal state throughout the chest. They are pallid and weakly girls. They tell you they have lost their menstrual flow, and have a chronic cough, are sensitive to every draught of air, are always taking cold and finally expectorate profusely. The phthisis may go on as catarrh of the chest for years, but at last miliary tuberculosis sets in and takes the patient off with what is known as acute consumption. Especially is this condition associated with disorder of the menstrual flow and a general catarrhal state. Phthisis, with obstructed menstruation. When the symptoms agree in this kind of a case, Senecio is a most useful medicine for establishing the menstrual flow. You will know that it is acting well by the fact that the cough gradually diminishes. Of course a great many medicines will be suited to such general states, But this one has an unusually marked and special relation to these cases. In certain regions, Senecio has been used as a domestic medicine, an old woman's remedy for bringing on the menstrual flow. You will be struck on reading over this remedy with a tendency to hemorrhage from all the mucous membranes of the body. There is coryza with nosebleed, spitting of blood from the throat and chest, hemorrhage from the lungs, a catarrhal condition of all the mucous membranes with a tendency to hemorrhage, congestion and inflammation of the kidneys with hemorrhage. You know how commonly these cases end in dropsy. These waxy, anemic, chlorotic girls, who have lost their menstrual flow, become dropsical after slow hemorrhage from the uterus, kidneys and bladder. Dropsy from anemia. It is a medicine of the highest order for hemorrhages in catarrhal conditions. It has also in its proving many distressing symptoms of the urinary organs. Painful urination. Uncomfortable heat in the neck of the bladder. Renal colic, the pains being so great that they produce nausea. Renal dropsy. Intense pain over right kidney, etc. The whole urinary tract is painful and subject to bleeding. But bleeding, especially in the absence of the menstrual flow, is the feature of this remedy. Wherever there is an inflammatory spot or catarrhal condition of the mucous membrane, it will bleed in case the menstrual flow does not appear. We have other medicines having the symptoms of vicarious hemorrhage, such as homeopathy, phosphorus and bryonia, but Senecio has this condition strikingly and is one of the newer remedies for such condition. Dysmenorrhea with urinary symptoms, cutting in sacral and hypogastric regions. Hacking cough at night. Amenorrhea from a cold, nervous irritability, lassitude, dropsy. Menstrual irregularities in consumptive patients. Mucus rattling with suppressed cough. Leukorrhea, especially in chlorotic girls. It is a marked remedy in chlorosis, in the anemic state with a green hue, called green sickness by the laity. Thanks for watching this video. If you want more videos like Senecio aureus, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Comment us your feedback. Like and share this video with your friends and family. For paid and free consultancy online, visit homeopathymedicines.com and mashclinic.com. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay healthy, stay happy.